Alright, so I got a couple things to shore up. I do want to check my mission computer. There were a couple of things here that I didn't check out last time. So I've got no new messages, but I like looking at the bulletin boards. There were a couple of threads in the bulletin boards that actually I think were relevant in the last mission, but I screwed everything up, so I didn't get to really figure out if I was right about that. Free enterprise is not so free when cops have raided prosperity. That's cool graffiti, especially because prosperity is in there. And, you know, we had Project Prosperity in the Walled City. Thousand-Year Kevin. Whampoing 2056. Another thing is sometimes these names, like, a lot of times they're not clear cut, but sometimes it's just like, no, I know exactly who that is. This guy is probably I forget what his name is now, but the Decker merchant in Hyoi. Bullets erupt at 3:45. Who's the SDU searching for? That's almost like a little poem. And this guy's a graffiti connoisseur, and he doesn't recognize this particular work. Says it's probably a collective. Pinky swears telling on themselves. What? Like that? That was weird. Somebody's literally trapped in a pipe. This sounds like a complete trap. Nah, like, seriously, this sounds like a trap. Thank you, say Shenzhen Joe. Ah, Sticky Wicket didn't give him any details, just his location. Seems fishy. Are you serious? Oh. Wow, he sounds like he's in a deep sea pipe or something. This is the very definition of not a milk run. Yeah, I wouldn't be, if they're looking for a milk run, I wouldn't be taking that. Pinky swear again. Enjoy your calf. That's short for soy calf, which is like coffee. At least I'm pretty sure. Five syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Yeah, somebody's actually, you know, I would laugh. Yeah, I was just about to say Jivebot. Like, if somehow Jivebot became sentient, started speaking in all caps. Yeah, this is all connected. It has to be. Because Jivebot spoke in all caps. And Pinky Swear was asking about some graffiti being in all caps. Oh, they were all caps. Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Like, it's a virtual entity. Apparently, Pinky is a woman. Robot ants. That's what she's talking about. Tiny robots that could work together to move heavy objects. It sounds so far-fetched, but it's so believable because of all the context that has been around this leading up till now. Pushpins. Robbed banks to feed the monkey. No convictions yet. By Yankee Noodle. Assassin Lee Wong gave the pigs his client list. Raiding Johnson soon. What? Who does that? Wow. Crowdfund my Vladivostok trip. Oh, this is Icy Sasha. Business opportunity and she wants it crowdfunded. Pay my way campaign. Yeah, what's your goals? What's your funding goals? That's funny. Of course, I'm sure everybody's trolling by now. Oh, somebody that owes. Somebody she owes. A ticking mystery box. Metal alloy casing. Yamatetsu Warehouse. Wasn't ticking before, but it is now. I don't know if I'm a fan of anything ticking. You know, could be, I don't know, a bomb or something. So I do this all the time. People love surprises. No different from a grab bag. Like, if it was just unidentified stolen goods, maybe. But if it's ticking, it's just like, come on. Vibrating briefcase. Use your imagination. So it was in good shape, so he re-gifted it. And I'm out. Wampon 2056. Somebody looking for romance. Wiry, handsome, expat male looking for passionate encounters. Not picky, male or female. Enjoy hitting the night markets when I'm not tinkering with my drone or infiltrating AAA megacorps. This sounds so funny. No smoking, no recreational drugs. In professional capacity, okay. Flexibility a must. Sometimes need to cancel dates at the last minute due to gigs or incarceration. First date skills a plus. Sold! Data surfs up. Check out Frolic and Lan Kwai Fong. Loud and freaky, and so are the clubbers. Every time I run my hands over the scar tissue, it really brings me back. Plus, I'm now partially deaf. Wonder why. Oh, the racetrack. Happy Valley. Maybe a little reference to Maple Valley or something like that. Says you can always try it on your team. No, that's a terrible idea. Gentrification. That's actually a very that's a great spelling. I'm totally stealing that. Yep, sounds about right. Help them avoid all the filth on the streets. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Bao's guys are nowhere to be seen. Maybe they got paid off, or maybe they're really investing and they hired some muscle to deter the Yellow Lotus. Wow. Or maybe both. Okay. I don't think I have any paid data. Nope. Alright, I want to hit up a couple people in town. There's Jomo. Let's talk. I'm gonna call this guy Tough. Because that's just what I think it's. That's how I think it's pronounced. He's reading a manual about mines. This is the guy, the sleepy looking guy. He has a good point. "12 years in the British Royal Navy as explosive ordnance disposal. Bomb squad. Yeah, how'd you end up being a pirate? Oh, so he actually left on his own accord. So he went and sailed the world. And her family was pirates, and then he got married to her. So I wonder if this girl's on the ship. Yep, nobody's asking you to get shot at. That's a blessing in this universe. Hey, I get to kind of ask for his perspective on my choice. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't on a boat surrounded by bombs. That is a hilarious way to put it. So triple alpha looks like a female. Wonder if this is the girl he was talking about. Cyberdeck and assault rifle. Supernaturally hyper aware or has a lot of headwear. Triple alpha. I like her description a whole lot. Yeah, Shadowrun community is small. Triple alpha. Get out of the shadows and on to the beach. Rigger, Mage, and Adept. And a Jack of all trades. She probably acts as the face more often. Yep, Decker. I mean, being perfectly honest, yeah, why would you let your friend that's a Jack of Trades come along? Morale hasn't been sinless as long. I guess that can have some value too. Seeing a lot of action. Even Fast Jack. Not familiar with Fast Jack, but the way you say it makes it sound like he's one of the most experienced. LA, Seattle, Hong Kong, and Berlin. Wow. This woman sounds like the actual best, like the most experienced runner on the planet. Staying out for good. So it's a vacation for her. Yeah, you got that right. Do the same thing forever, you're gonna burn out. Starting to learn that now. I mean, you should be. Like, you're one of the most experienced runners I've ever met. So our team's gonna be top of the line when they're back. Man, she's making me want to run with her. Like, my team's good and all, but I don't think I've ever teamed up with anybody else that's like as good as her. Take a trip into space. Man. I'm not gonna rag on her about the cigarettes. Yeah, and the funny thing about the Shadowrun world, you can always have a friend turn into an enemy, or vice versa, depending on who your employers are. So, what's the quartermaster got to say? Oh, this is where I would get gear. Oh, and it's basically the same guy as before. He just moved. And I already talked to him, I'm pretty sure, and he didn't really want to talk, so not gonna bug you. I just want to take a look at your stuff. Perhaps you have something new. I already have something that's 8 armor. Those are all armor. What did I ask for? I thought I asked for magic. Oh, maybe I did say armor. Yeah, I don't think they would have added anything else. Doesn't hurt to check though. Nope, nothing really new. Not there at least. I did want to see if there's any fetishes that I can use, because I usually don't check this. So I need spell casting, or if I just put 1 point in the spell casting, or sorry, 2 points in the spell casting, I could use this and get an extra willpower. Bunch of summoning fetishes. Salves. I mean, I know adepts have a lot, but I really wish they had some adept fetishes too, because those do exist in the Shadowrun universe. They just don't have them in this game. Man, I'm so jealous of mages right now because they have so much stuff. I would be all over this. I'm definitely going to do more playthroughs of this game. I don't know if they'll be on camera. But hopefully I will do one on camera with a mage and another one on camera with a street samurai. So I actually have enough money now that I wouldn't mind buying my teammates some high-end weapons. I know I have a really good rifle already, and I pretty much always take Goblet everywhere, so if I can find a decent SMG, I'll totally go for that. I think she's carrying an Engram right now. Engram with a smart link. Colt Cobra. Wow, there's one for $37.50 with a smart link. She's not gonna have a data jack because she's a mage. Requires ranged combat 7. I don't want to buy it and then find out she doesn't have the specs to equip it. So that only tells me what she got in the most recent level. Why is it saying confirm all like I have a new choice to make? I'll just hit it. Wait, are you telling me I get to respec or something? No, it didn't let me do it. Okay, what about here? Can I see them here? Oh, this is so lame. This is one of this game's shortcomings. I can only check out my teammate stats when I'm on a mission with them. I can't do it here, so I have no idea what Goblet's ranged combat is, which means I'm not buying that weapon because I don't want to waste it. Might need that money for a bribe or something. Friendly orc, police constable. Just hanging out till this next job. Garrick, wandering swordsman. Choi Lee Foot, Taiji Juan. Yeah, how'd you get into the Wandering Swordsman thing? Are you a Rurouni Kenshin fan? I like his style too. Yeah, where are you from? Oakland, Cali? Oh, Orkland. I didn't know that was Orkland. Today I learned a little bit more Shadowrun lore. Yeah, what's the Cali Free State like? All wrapped up by Japanese megas. LA is an independent city-state. Sword and sorcery. Yeah, you have a weird way of expressing grief. Got him out of Oakland. Wow, mom and dad hiked up with a machete. This is like Kill Bill. Local fixer took a man. Big Sven. You should go see Spider Shen. Or his master. Be where you are, live when you are. Be where you are, live when you are. It's pretty interesting. Cooking woman, maybe this is the girl. I'm spending all my time looking for the girl that, man, I can't even remember his name now. The sleepy guy married. Armored trench coat, cooking, assault rifle. Not a prisoner. Don't look like a pirate. You don't look like a pirate either. Chastity Blackwell. Yeah, I assumed you were the cook or something, like, kinda cooking. Nutrient Necromancer. Wow, I've never heard of something like that. Rinaldi must be the cook's name. Targeting officer on a missile cruiser. Man, I love it when the characters have some uncertainty, because a lot of times I feel like the writers make the mistake of making the characters know everything and they just spill everything to you. But this is great. She's just like, yeah, maybe he has some other talent. I don't know. Because a lot of times we don't just ask everybody to spill all their details to us. Fast food chili packets. Jomo's only slightly crazier than most of them. Filipino refugees. Captain is a family elder. United but independent. Family, house, business, and legacy. Mix up of Indonesian, Cantonese, Tagalog, Malay, Spanish, and English. That is pretty interesting. Yep, ammo does cost money. It's kind of cool because like a couple of these people I've met have been visibly like older, and a lot of times you see runners that are younger. I'm just realizing that. So it's pretty interesting meeting like some older people. Realistically speaking, I guess it would make sense that a lot of runners are younger because runners tend to get killed sometimes, which would probably drive down the average age. But it also makes sense that there would be a few old people at least. Small units with well established clients. What does this have to do with cooking? So she's a gap filler, basically a gopher. Ah, guess that makes sense. Field rations are probably pretty disgusting. Yeah, why on a boat? Well, I guess this particular boat is really well guarded. Greeks aren't that funny. $10 kilos. Elf pistol adepts. See, I'm at least glad that they mentioned gunslinger adepts. Even though this game doesn't really... Like, there's a path for it, but it's not really official. And it's actually pretty good, but it's hard to figure out how to do. You have to poach a fish like that. Only a barbarian would grill it. Oh man. Propane and propane accessories. Man, two cooking elitists. Wow, that escalated quickly. Oh, the fish got blasted. Spamming eggs. That's funny. That was fun. Alright. I will talk to my team a little bit. See if they've got anything to say. Probably some final remarks before this last mission. Yeah, it does be going back to the impound yard and getting swarmed by cops. They took our ship to begin with. And as much as it costs to get our ship out here, the ship is still a very valuable asset. Something soothing, almost meditative in watching sea mines bob to the motion of the waves. Pregnant with destructive potential. He lights his cigarette with a torch. Yeah, what are you gonna do after this? Assuming I fail to achieve immortality. In the Shadowrun world, that could actually happen. Grand plans. So my options are no, but maybe a change, or we'll see. So I guess we'll see. I didn't want to tell him like anything telling like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get us in and go live a normal life. Any more work on Cachet? Yeah, why is it so cryptic? Of course you want me to ask. Scorpion's leg and the jawbone of a large carnivore. Jagged tooth-like protrusions. So he was inspired. So he's trying to make a mechanical, basically a mechanical copy of Chanya's, part of Chanya's body. What did you think of the last run? Yeah, Lance betrayal was aggravating. So he actually kind of likes the situation we're in. Other people are mad that we're not guaranteed a lot of money for all this trouble. Yep, she totally is well armed. Kind of wanted to say I love it here because I actually do. I'm just liking the people. The people here are really interesting. So Gaichu, what you been up to? I might actually take Gaichu on our next mission. I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. I might take a completely different team. Oh, he's got a vice grip? He must actually be working on the swords. Diamond coating rebonder. They can patch spots where the diamond edge coating has been worn away. I didn't know your swords actually had diamond edge coating. That's like impressive. That's literally impressive because that's the hardest material on Earth. And you've got swords coated with it. Thwarted a AA corporation, survived a police APB, and stared down a god of death from beyond the depths of known astral space. Yeah, you're right about that. But Ares, though. Ares is pretty big. Like, if it's just individual power, yeah, I'm not scared of anybody in Ares, but collectively, Ares is just so freaking huge. As a matter of fact, I think all the big mega corporations, or at least most of them, are owned by dragons, and I can't remember if Ares is one, but if I just had to pick one out of a hat, I'd say it's also owned by a dragon. Might be cider. No, not cider. Cider's a different company. Cider crop. Yeah, Lam was enthusiastic, and I actually did think Chu was more suspicious. Yeah, that's alright. I do trust Chu. How do you like the Benteng? Yeah, what did they do? And if this is the same as before, he's not gonna comment because he didn't go. Yep. That makes sense. That actually gives a little bit of, that adds a little bit of replay value, because in order to know what he thought about the last mission, I have to have taken him there. So there's my stash. Should be a lot of things in my stash now. Duncan, my main man. I know Duncan wants us in. I know he does. Maybe it'll work out that Duncan will get us in and I just will deny it or something. Come on, Duncan. You've been a Shadowrunner all this time and you don't trust... Well, I guess more than anyone else in the shadows, yeah, but I still wouldn't start my sentence off with they can't be trusted any more than anybody else. That wouldn't be the focus of what I think of them. Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter to me either. I actually kind of like the crew though, or the current crew. Alright, now these two went on the last mission. Busy, real busy. I mean, I'll at least ask this much. Oh, she's playing. Oh, okay. She's not playing, she's actually in a Matrix fight right now. Well, she's got him locked in the system. Hey, look, a typo. Torture program. Fine, he's all yours. Get back to it. Oh, he got out. Damn, I'm sorry about that. I should have just let you should have just left you alone. Maybe you would have finished what you were doing. Yeah, it is a wonder they both didn't turn on us. Alright, what does wise old Gabbett have to say for us? It's funny because Gabbett's really young, but she's like the most experienced Shadowrunner besides me, definitively. Because my story is like, I can write it. I can kind of write in my experience. And I basically wrote in that I have a lot of experience too. Tastes like salty turpentine. Nah. Her eyes are watery. Coughs. She'll probably be fine, but I'll ask her this instead. Yeah, I was actually wondering about that. Like, did she have a noodle machine here before? I think it is. I think. Maybe it followed us home from DECCON. Nah, I want to keep driving this. Maybe if we ignore it, it'll go away. After we kill Crate. I didn't pick that one, but I'm gonna. Yep, magical torture. I'll be fine. Yep, after Wall City, nothing can slow us down. Aw. She definitely wants me to stay. I'm the only person brave enough to eat her cooking. How are the rats doing? Wow, I could totally say something like that. Capital R rat is a spirit totem. Madness and folly are rodents you pulled out of a dumpster. I mean, I know what you mean, but I want to drive this. I want to drive this conversation further. Oh, the rat is bitter. Bit her hard enough to make a wound. Yeah, what did you think of the last run? Alright, cool. And this game has remained interesting. The writing has remained. What icon is missing? That's lame. I apparently have 3 auto turret burst guns. I think that's a true glitch, because I shouldn't have these. No icon, 0 value, whatever. If I can sell them, I will, because they're not useful anyway. I might keep 1 just in case I can give it to somebody, see if it has any special properties or something. Anyway, I got a decent rifle. 2 decent rifles. This one looks way better though. 34. This one only has 4 bullets though. It's really powerful. But only 4 bullets. High explosive, 30mm. This was 34. So you can go full auto with this. I almost feel like I might want to take the assault cannon. Anyway, Z definitely needs some drugs. He's got a gold trauma kit. I'll trade that med kit. I'll trade that med kit. Oh, that's right. I don't have Biotech 3, so I can't use that one. That's fine. Perfectly fine. And these are all smoke grenades. Man, does anybody on this boat sell drugs? He needs some more, jazz. Alright, I'll hit up the merchant one more time. I guess I'll talk to him. I didn't talk to him. Maybe by some stroke of luck he has drugs. Okay, fine. Yeah, what's your name? Come on. Oh, do you still have your dialogue from the impound lot? How'd you end up in the task force then? Cover got blown. Painting. Okay, fine. You don't wanna. Now he has a name. Okay, cool. Alright, I gotta talk to that quartermaster. And I didn't realize the sergeant had appeared here, but I don't think he's very talkative either. Somebody's gotta have drugs, man. Sound like a fiend. What was the other thing? Drones? Pretty sure there's no drugs in here. Oh, right. I said I was gonna sell stuff. Let me check armor. Where's my stash? I got those turrets. Oh, they don't even pop up. They don't even pop up here. I mean, I guess I'll get rid of all of these smoke grenades because I really don't use them. I got way better things I could be doing with my AP than tossing smoke grenades. Hey, this is all my equipment that's on me. Nope, nothing else. Oh, big guns, ordnance. Oh, what kind of favor you need? Friend is in trouble. Bad trouble. So he's done the legwork. I finished the job. And he gives me access to heavy ordnance. Nice payday. Maybe a clerical error or two. Okay, so I saw my mission computer. I'll see, man. I'm not necessarily that interested in heavy ordnance. But you know what, though? I'm gonna save the game. And I'm gonna come back to that later. Maybe, just maybe, there is a better melee weapon. And I will want it. But I don't think so. If he's talking heavy ordnance, he's probably talking firearms. Alright, man. Somebody on this boat has to have drugs. I'm gonna go talk to the sergeant. Yeah, it doesn't look like, oh, well, I guess I can't just say goodbye. Fine, I'll exhaust all the options here. Wow. Okay, so she actually did react to the change in scenery. The other people, I feel like they were still using their dialogue from before, but there was nothing contextual about my questions anyway. Oh, come on. I can find time to sleep and eat. And they force you to go on holiday. Oh, there we go. There we go. Binge watch some Sims. Go out to eat. I said maybe. Alright, no drugs from you. Because that was the point all along. Constable Huey doesn't have anything. Did I miss anybody in this corner? Nope. I'm gonna take one more look through the ship. I don't think anybody's down here. Don't think there's anything I can do in the engine room. This guy wasn't an option to talk to before. Ah, but he is now. Tell me you got the drugs on the ship. There we go. Med supplies. Cybernetic components. Maybe you'll have drugs. Yep, I am totally new. I actually kind of want to talk to him. He looks interesting. Said, who am I? Few creditors on his ass. Sold on the value of you Shadowrunners. Physician back in Russia. I got hooked on BTL chips. That really sucks because of all people, physicians should know the risks. "10 years service." So this guy's the doctor. Yeah, could be worse. Alright, tell me you have some drugs. No drugs. That's lame. I sound like such a junkie, but like those combat boosters, combat drugs are like the best thing for Z. You don't have any stuff here either. I don't think there's anything here that costs 0 essence. Oh, this does what it requires. Cyber affinity. If I'm stunned, automatically jolt it back up with 1 AP. This would be excellent for Z. If I had cyber affinity too. Because it's 0 essence. And basically, if I ever get flashbanged or something, it'll make sure that I have 1 AP. Anything else that costs 0 essence? This is all stuff I can actually install with my current skills and everything. Tailored pheromones, 0 essence. Why didn't I get this? I should have got this a long time ago. 0 essence, and it just flat out gives me +1 charisma. I mean, I might as well. I have 8,000 Nuyen. Doesn't cost me any essence. Sure. Sure. Finally got a little bit of cyberware. Or that's bioware technically. Bioware is supposed to be like lower impact on your body. Less cyber, a little more natural. Alright, nobody's got drugs, so I just gotta deal with it. Alright, so I guess that'll do it here. Next time we'll get this show on the road.